MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Mike Rogers, one of the league's top power hitters, looks to gain ground in the home run race. Next. Now at the plate, Mike Rogers. The squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy, and rightfully so. As we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
And he will get there to make the running play. Striding in for Oakland, Carlos Chavez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rogers waits on it. He's got it one away.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D.
Into the box now, Rico Polito. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Belted high in the air out to left. Rogers ranging back, still going back. Gone!
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rogers is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is. At the plate, Mike Rogers. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on.
Striding in once again, Mike Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 0-1 on its way. Popped him up. Medina is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Rico Polito. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rogers sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rogers is there, and that retires the side. Ready once again, Jose Medina. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jose Medina.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Rogers has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. Adrian Mortero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Adrian Mortero.
Leading off the inning, Mike Rogers, and they'll need him to get something going here. Liner toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Chavez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Rogers is there, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Keith Acevedo. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and to win it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Stepping in, John Worley. He singled his last time up.
John Worley.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rogers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Rogers. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third, and that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Up next for the Rangers.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 11-4 at the end of this affair. The Oakland A's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Douglas Adamson gets.
Late in the season and way up in the race, a team is reminded not to take its eye off the ball.
MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Mike Rogers, one of the league's top power hitters, looks to gain ground in the home run race. Next. Digging in now, Mike Rogers. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy. And rightfully so, as we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? Mike Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. To second for 1. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So striding in, Kenny Vargas. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now the 1-1 pitch. is looked at for ball number 2. Rogers is off at first with 2 away. Hit sharply toward the right side. Mazzara will get there, and he puts it away to retire. At the plate, Alvin Galindo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is skied into short left center. Rogers moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Up next for the Rangers, Mike Rogers. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set, and the pitch. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Luis Castro.
First baseman, Luis Castro.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Rogers racing back, and they take the lead. It's gone. Settling in now, Mike Rogers. And even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's one swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Oakland A's rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Adrian Sanchez wins his 3rd of the season. We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Mike Rogers, one of the league's top power hitters, looks to gain ground in the home run race. Next. Stepping in, Mike Rogers. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see that these guys are now tied for the top spot in the AL. Into the box now, Kenny Vargas entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here. Digging in to try it again, Mike Rogers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming, here it is. Lined into left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Stepping in now. Runners going. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Now a breaking ball here, and it's whacked into left center for a base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Mike Rogers. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 42 on the season, and it's now 7-4.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And now for the Angels, J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rogers comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Here's Javier Baez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Javier Baez.
Ready with the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, and he's safe. Ready now for L.A., Christian Walker. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Walker.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rogers is there, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Mike Rogers. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it. Digging in, Mike Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Flying toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The Dallas skyline, 9-6, the final tally in this one. The Texas Rangers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Tim Melville earns win number 15.